luckily that was absolutely not horrible to watch. That transition, the jankiness. Look at that. Welcome you all happily to this cast. Pack 1 was the Hand of Death on this beautiful 2 a.m. morning on a Saturday in Germany. My name is Parrot and I'm today commenting obvious stuff for you to entertain you, and we are 2 minutes ahead of time, which I, to be honest, never actually anticipated that both teams be ready almost 2 minutes before the actual game is supposed to start. That's why I was forced to cut the intro short and come directly. I have to watch out not to speak and look away. This it's a bad combination. Directly coming to the war room, and we're gonna directly talk about the game. No warm up, no nothing, no funny story. How I almost poured hot steaming water about my best parts and such things. No, not how a bird shit on my head or something. No, nothing. It's directly war room. And I'm gonna tell you directly what the picks were. Pick 1, Pack 1, the band the Suburbia, Hand of Death, a band tanker, with the first map being Quarantine, coming from Pack 1, I believe. They should be a home team, and both teams are already in the lobby. I'm just gonna have to make sure that they know I'm ready, and now they know. Yeah, both teams are ready, and they're both already switching in. Did I do with the thing? War room pick on Quarantine? No, we have no animation because we don't need something. There we go. Such fancy things are beyond my, neediness. I don't need that. I am a straightforward man. I am a practical German. We don't need transition. We don't need clear structured animations to show how beautifully both teams have prepared for this match, which I indeed very much hope so. We can take the time before the match starts, which should be in a mere seconds, to look at both teams. Whoosh! There comes the not so... Yeah, it takes the time. Okay, here we go. Awesome. Okay, let's look at Pack 1 first. I don't know why it's shown me instead of, the team names, but I guess we're gonna go. I'm beautiful. What can I say? Look at the spear. So, we're looking at Irish Wolf, Apex Dever, Beep Bop, this name. This is gonna be trouble for the whole evening. Bulland and Drunken Drummer. On the Hand of Death, we're looking at Urban Ghost, Miss Jacob, wait, K-Dog? I have the names in front of me. Why I'm doing this? We have K-Dog, Urban Ghost. We have Skeptical, Miss Jacob, and the ban. Hopefully, the ban will not ban moi. But why I'm getting tagged? Oh yeah, I should definitely. Yeah, getting tagged and things, weird things. Okay. So, I do know for a fact a few of my viewers, not named of course, are prepared to share this evening. Who are prepared to actually indulge in this evening with a little bit of, let's say, the golden nectar of entertainment called beer, vodka, etc. And we're already starting. No warm-up whatsoever here, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Here we go. This did not go as expected. Let's switch to Hand of Death, a band. Let's see, do they prepare something for us? Is there something to entertain us for? Both teams looking heavily steadily. How we doing, boys? Good. The Hand of Death in the defense being today the expected winner when it comes to the statistics-wise. Pack 1 and Hand of Death did face off once, 2 seasons ago, and indeed Pack 1 did win against the Hand of Death. Should be not the same today, I expect, of the numbers. 2 seasons are a big thing apart, and we do have what I call the Trident push, except that it's not a real Trident this time. Normally the Trident push is like going 3 mid and 1 north, one south, but they have a freeze north push. A dual push, of course. We have a little bit of smoke. They have... What is... I do realize, why is smoke so early? This is not something I would expect so early on. Pack 1 definitely takes its time. Take their times. They're plural, man. Know your grammar. We do have 2 covered smokes. Smokes are very practical, of course, to cross. But the problem is with smokes, they also alert enemies. So if you throw the smoke so early on, the enemy is gonna definitely know that you're gonna cross there. And it's so narrow that you don't actually need the smoke. You only just made aware that you at the moment are at this position, and it's giving just great clues at some point. And we're gonna see, so far no one pushed up the north side from the hand of death, so we don't see anyone coming up. They do leave. Oh, we have a push there. I do not see who it is. Drunk Drummer takes out Skeptical, who was a little bit too hard on the push there. You gotta go from the gas, buddy. Don't be too exaggerating, don't be too much on the push there. Sometimes I have weird word structures in my head, and when I speak them I realize that. So, this game is definitely, both teams very eager, started on early, no time for me to do anything. Yeah, I like it. Sorry, I have a very burp-ready stomach, and I have to, you know, suppress that a bit. I don't want to burp in the microphone for you. Some people find that very disgusting, understandably. We have a Doom-Man push on the north side. K-Dog watching not directly at the north, giving Beep a directly overview over the enemy if he's looking so far, but he's keeping very steady, not too pushy. We do not have anyone at the south wing, which could take down at the north. We do have a dual fight back there. I don't know who's fighting that, but I want to see it. K-Dog take down, I just missed it. Irish Wolf taking down Urban Ghost with a nice little roundup. They did cross each other a bit. Did realize they're I did see it on the minimap. I can show the map a little bit earlier. I'm gonna use that more often. Yeah, I'm not sure to use the shortcuts more often. I'm saying this every time. I'm not gonna improve anything. K-Dog being the Defender King, taking down the second person now. Voland in the midst, looking fresh. Voland is actually an ant species, which have, I think, is the most painful pain that you can get from the animal kingdom. And he's gonna show the pain to Mr. Jacob. Took him down, and we do have a push by Irish Wolf. The ant and the wolf working together. The ants are very fascinating ant species. Band taking down Irish Wolf. Came up a little bit early and takes down the bull ant. Secure Mr. Jacob there. Nice defense. And so far the hand of the do prevail over their enemy. Double taps are out. Communication is always clear as crystal. I like this. I like this very much. Hey, tactical approach is out. We're gonna wait them out for Mr. Jacob. A little bit too much screaming if you ask me, but hell, radios are all rated sometimes anyway. I don't understand why in such modern times where every special force should have quantum encrypted communications, we still have radios and on what that sound like your Radio Shacks from 1950. You would think that we have some clearly understandable communications there. If we have a tablet, we can track our teammates per GPS. But no, we have Radio Shack, dinosaur communication, sounding like the €5 toy that I got chewed in the kitchen by the dog, who then gave it to the cat, who is meowing every time your radio stops. Where I'm going with this. I'm just very happy this evening. Apex Diver is smoothly coming up and trying to get a good angle. Hey, they are getting ready. band shooting. He gave away. Apex gave away his position. Not a smart move what he's doing there. He's getting down by K-Dog. K-Dog having taken down the man is securing the first win for Hand of Death against Pag1. Nicely done, ladies and gentlemen. This was good action. Transition. I forgot completely. Here, you get that? For round 1, match 1. I completely forgot that. Let's change to ballroom. I said let's change to ballroom. There we go. This is so far so good. We should change to something else. Stop. That was awesome. Thanks again that transition doing its part. For the transitions. Each scene. I have to go each scene first time. I'm at best recording and then get one for the away team, and my tea is raining absolutely beautiful. It's peppermint, and I'm actually gotta get out the fire there. We're not gonna eat fire all the time. Fireball. So far, it's so good. As I mentioned early on, Pag1 is the underdog in that scenario. Or we look at the statistics. Pag1 has this season a 33% win rate, 2-2 actually, with 2-4, 2 wins, 4 losses with 6 overall games. Their best map percentage-wise is so far Other. I actually don't know what Other is. What is Other? Probably a night variant. Map. I'm not sure. Second best map is Quarantine, which is understandable in their map choice, but why do I have to check something? To check if they are actually home team. Pag1 is home team. Why should they pick the best map for Hand of Death? You see, I didn't have time to prepare anything. That's why I'm a little bit confused and just realized now what is going down with the Giro. Play round 2, match 1. I'm very sorry for the jankiness. It seems like my 300 euro CPU is too bad for streaming. Maybe I have a bottleneck. I would suspect my SSD, which is around 5 to 6 years old now, I think. Time to upgrade, time to step it up. Just like Pag1 does, we have an early push on the north side here, giving that actually beep boop beep boop computer noises is taking that route. We have a similar approach from Hand of Death to the last round. This time exceptional 2 only go north. We can take up the map here to the Control M. It's everything vanish. Yes, looks very strategic, I would say. 3 people on the uplink here, 1 in the skeletal building in the far west, and 1 is in the northwest skeletal building. Northwest. And we do have some early fire. The grenade is flying, but not hitting anything. Nice try, the direction is correct, but not quite right. The second grenade is flying, and this time it's a little bit more to the right. Actually, it's pretty cool. They both threw, and each of them a little bit to the right, and the other one a little bit to the right. It's like both missed, but not the same caliber. Same. Bebop taking down K-Dog in the north section. I should be aware of that scenario as Bebop takes down the bad, securing 2 kills for Pag1. You know, in my mind, I sound super cool when I go deep, but I should be used to my voice now that Irish Wolf takes down Skeptical and knows that I do not sound as bad as you think. It could be a Pag1 cab. Urban goes pretty close to the uplink, only one survivor, being and taking down. Urban goes from right side and securing the win for Pag1. Nicely done. Defense is both teams' big strength today, and we're gonna switch over to the score. Almost smooth. 1 for the home team. which I see have -1 for some reason. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. People, tell me what I'm doing. And again, the buttons is, you know, it's tilted again. It's a little bit to the right. I don't know why this happens. I have to I have actually to take down the numbers with Drip last time when we set up all this, and he had to dictate me the numbers, the position of the numbers, so the coordinates for the numbers. So I have to do this again, it seems, but this time I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna pin it on my non-existent pin wall, which I need. I have too many notes lying around here. But you know, we're gonna take the time, and we're gonna thank you, ladies and gentlemen, who are watching me, some blabbering dudes, talk about some nonsensical, non-related stuff to this game, trying to be a little bit entertaining. And I hope you give me the feedback if you think that I do something wrong or something right. I like both. Give me the feedback and I hear back, and I thank you for your support. And if you have a little bit of e-begging here, if you have a free month of that sweet Amazon Prime support, why don't you give that to your loving favorite of age chatting parrot who's so hard trying to support you? You know, giving and taking. It's all a big step in the right direction as we switch back to the gameplay. Un momento, this time we're gonna watch the attacking team on the round 3. On this little festival of dreams. Yeah, super careful. I dream. I for real. I dreamt once, not like a dream, but I daydreamt. Like yeah, whatever. I did daydream once that we actually in Big Red 1 make a little dancing show in the beginning for the casters, you know, a little choreographic show for them. I found that thought so funny. The idea is just too hilarious. We have a strong east defensive ring, very tight, except one man alone in the desert, being not beep but skeptical. I am very skeptical of this. Good luck to him. We're gonna watch the other ones. I need to make sure. Where are my shortcuts? Let's see. I don't have any. I set my shortcuts. I didn't have time to do anything today. I'm very sorry about that. But you will forgive me because that camera drive is just smooth as hell. Do you see this? Smooth as butter. We have a north. We have a somewhat of a diagonal line coming in. We have one in Tank Courtyard, I think. We have one on North Route, one on the building next to it, and one on the building next to that, and one on the gas station next to the gas station. In the gas station. And the defensive line. We have the ban on the tow trucks, I think. Is this a towing company? Kada, taking out the truck drummer, who came up from the far right side. And we have another one fighting over there. And it's very hard to get the best angles on this map. You have often enough to have to rely on the minimap, which is the purpose of the minimap, of course. But you see, it's dangerous, just as dangerous as Skeptic is firing on the south. I mean, it seems. I'm not quite sure where he's firing. It could be mid. Bebop taking down K-Dog, who pushed up at the motel on the far right side. I give you the best overview I can. Now he's being fired at from the central building. So far, it's so good, G. Skeptical did return to his post, did fall back. Skeletal building now. And the band taking out Bebop, who pushed up a little bit too far on the right side there. He did spend his day at the tow trucking company, now knows everything about tow trucks, and did use that knowledge to hook Bebop, take it down. Sometimes I say und, which is the German word for and, without even realizing it. You're thinking so good at English and then you start using German words in your vocabulary. Unforgivable. Not as unforgivable as Pack 1 not getting caps. I'm very disappointed, boys. You have the coolest names, yet you disappoint me. Bullet, the Ant, who has the highest pain factor in the whole animal kingdom. Irish Wolf, an apex predator. Actually not anymore, but an apex predator feared by many, especially by sheep holders. In Germany, at least. They are very scared of dogs, wolves. He did drop his... Did I just see that? Irish, did you just drop your weapon? I'm having here a lecture about the dangers of wolves in Germany, and you come around with your dropping weapon. I guess you're taking me back to your reality. We still have someone in the north alone, which is Apex Diver. I just realized Apex Predator, Apex Diver, Irish Wolf. They say they're the coolest names. We have to be careful. He could be taken down. Bullet Ant was actually not pulled Ant. Bullet Ant. Oh god. What is he doing? They're just missing each other. What the hell? Skeptical. Moving around the left side. Taking down Pole Ant, which should be named Bullet Ant. It's a way cooler name, isn't it? Irish Wolf moving up. And we have a team kill. Very nice. A little bit downings. In the Downing Street. We still have only one, being Apex Diver. Let's switch to him. Very nice, very nice. Coming around the far north side. He's firing at someone way too far back. Now he has the attention on him. He has... I do see a little bit of a drum magazine. We now have one picking up Skeptical, the Urban Ghost. One of the defenders on the uplink, one by the tow truck. He should be careful. If he does the same mistake, he will be taken down by Bebop, who didn't take the same route. There's a body. You see it? Did you see it? He's spotted. And he could be taken down by the... he's already under fire. Irish will take down Urban Ghost, who did probably return at the same time. Have to pop out, and MJ can take down Irish Wolf, leading Apex Diver alone on this crucial mission. The Bat comes around the other side. It could be a kill. The Bat looks through the window and takes down Apex Diver. I guess he did not hit the water. Apex Diver going down, securing the win for Hand of Death. Let's switch to the duo ball. Why do I always stumble across normal words? Scoreboard. Say it with me. Scoreboard. Nice scoreboard. Okay, now I'm over exaggerating it. You're getting 1 point for the Hand of Death. You see, if you win, your number doesn't freak up. Or at least if I don't freak up the numbers, then your numbers doesn't freak up. But you see, let's see what the comments say. Here we go. I am not drunk. For real, I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm just very relaxed. My tea is clean as meat. But I thought I'd try a different style, you know? I am not me. I'm always acting something. Not always, but mostly I'm acting, you know? I'm an energetic guy, I try to be energetic, that's why I'm acting, I guess. And if I'm acting cool, low voice, different pronunciation. Okay, if I'm talking maybe a little bit too much, but, you know. Magnificent win. We're gonna see how Pack 1 is actually playing out. We so far have a 2 against 1. And they still have a chance to actually turn this map around. If we look at statistics for Pack 1, if my mouse actually lets me direct to any, then we see that their downfall map is actually 33%. It's not that bad. They have a 42% on map wins. So they have a solid chance to at least get yet another 2 points. Let's switch to gameplay. And we are on round 4. in this Onward tournament. But I get why you think of. Very close ring around the uplink. Actually, 2 people in the uplink building. 1 skeleton building south, 1 at motel, I believe, or is it tow trucks? A little bit further back, even so. At motel, far 5th window, and we have 1 around here. Where is he actually? Does my eye lie to me? This is him. Oh, the other one is far back. That's actually Drunken Drummer. Skeptical, as he is. He did overthink it and got taken out by the Skeptical Mind. Or by Skeptical Both of Web. You can decide what fits better your imagination. We have a push. Mid. Skeptical in tank courtyard. Push up by his colleague to him. We are now 2 people. We have a push on the main street right side by the ambulance by K-Dog. And something with the van. Yes, of course. Bebop taking down Mr. Jacob. He pushed up the right side of the building. Pretty uncovered. So without cover, he is in the skeletal building, has a nice overview of the midsection. Was a bold move. Now the right side is unpassable. Skeptical taking out P Bullet. Then Bullet taking out Skeptical. We have a trade while Skeptical is still alive and revivable. If I see that correctly. Pressing the wrong buttons all the time. That's all I want to see. Push in the mid is going on strongly. A little push by Urban Ghost goes back. 2 people pushing up on the south side. Over the dunes is the plan. Still a very dangerous position. If we look at the skeletal building, you have an overview of all. On the other hand, oops, sorry, did hit my mouse. On the other hand, if you look one direction, logically you're open to another direction. You practically can be shot from everywhere. So much. Wow. Spit in my mouth. That's stupid. I cannot talk correctly. Bebop taking down the ban. K-Dog has no way of actually pushing up. They should do a both simultaneous push from the mid right side and the dunes here, and they could one pushes up and the other one takes down a Beep as he actually tries to shoot the other one in the best case scenario. But of course you're not you should think like this, but it's very hard on these conditions to think like this. Pierre will take another far back, leaving only 1 hand of the death member against Pack 1. So Pack 1 does survive the defensive rounds. It's a strong hand, it seems. A strong hand against the hand of death. Pack 1. Numero uno. Buy 1 pack, get another additionally. K-Dog. Should be careful not to clip through the walls, but it's better now. They definitely fixed that up. On the other hand, I should mention that on Wednesday next week, the 4 additional maps come back in. Announcement was made on the Discord server. If you're not in the Discord server, which you definitely should be, you should hit Discord Onward game in the Google search. There should be a link down below in the panels where you can actually join this awesome community. We have often enough very drunk Onward games. We call it Drunkward. Makes sense, does it? K-Dog pushing slowly. He's gonna take me out by either Bebop, I want to say, or by the other member in his left side skeleton building at the uplink. Pack 1 wins. And if you're not part of these awesome awesome community for the home team. So 2-2. This is an even match so far. Then you join us on the social media where you can even experience more of my awesome mind-bending tricks when it comes to conversation, switching from 3 different topics in a second, back and forth. I'm a master, and I am known for my especially talented name juggling, what I call it. You know, you give me a name, I make very badly puns out of it. You see, that is my talent. I am your chatting parrot with an ever-changing name in Discord. Today I am the parrot of the 8 of H parrot. Tomorrow I might be the Big Ben Nut parrot, or the Toffee parrot, or the Math Book parrot. It's really depending on the day. And if you want to join me in my charades, my shenanigans, you better hit that follow. We also have 2 other channels where you can happily join us in our conquest to show every game that we can cast on the professional Onward Master League. We also have Master Leagues for Parrot. One for the, let me think what the name is. It's actually the Contractors coming up. And we have one for Final Assault, a strategic game, pretty cool. If you're into that, you better hit that follow button and make sure you watch VRMasterLeague.com closely. Let's switch the game right away as we are again ready to do some plays. Gameplay. Round 5.
Drunk Irish and Bullet.
Need some people in the middle.
Drunk Irish and Bullet are... I just realized that Bullet may be just a shortage name for Bullet Ant. I may be a little bit short-sighted on that name proposal. Let's see if it's actually possible to shoot across the map from a certain angle from back there. We could actually take down people pushing up straight from mid, but we have no one pushing straight from mid. But as you see, the first shots are flying at tow truck while we play CTTV and hang on the wall watching Apex dive across. Let's see what Poland is up to. Enjoying his holidays as always in a south bush. He did see someone has the holo sight. Smokes out. We pop out. As Gold and fire in the midsection here. Skeleton building only housing 1 person this day. Grenade is flying out. A lot of fires going on. See, we have some fire on the left side. Going over. The south is actually under heavy fire. PR is taking out Urban Ghost, who did push up the south a bit too strongly. Now we have 3 men pushing up from the south. Taking out Poland, and fire is coming back. It's by the van covered. This is have taken down Poland on the confirmation kill. The van, all people are now watching the south side, giving a good egg. On the other 2 are north. We have one on the roof, one is going at the northwest route. Should be careful, but we have someone watching. I believe he's actually taking this job very seriously. Hopes the skeptical Epic taken from the north roof, taking out Mr. Jacob. While skeptical should be taken out, or should be taken out by Bebop. Bebop pushing up strongly. We have a closing circle around here. Smoke is out by Skeptical. He actually moves back behind the wall. Getting a little bit better, and he takes down Bebop. Nicely done with the little cover smoke. Very close quartery. I like that. I like that a lot. Give this man a Skeptical metal while he's taken down by Irish Wolf. Comes around the back here, taking down by K-Dog. Apex Tower taking down K-Dog. Boys, what you doing? Don't be so fast. Cannot follow you. We have one on the roof, and there's Drunk Drummer at the fuselage side. Both people against one person. One standing armor. Who's probably gonna take down? He's not taken down by the ban. And he's get fire at it, but he does survive. The ban is now in a little scissor management. Oh, Apex Tower taken down by the ban, securing the third win. Tag of 1. They do crush my expectations yet again. It seems that we have repeating history on the events of 2018. Back to the scoreboard. Thank you, Gameplay Parrot. I'm here back at the scoreboard where I entered the next point for Tag 1. Very unexpected. Should we look at the history, Gameplay Parrot, who is changing now to scenery who doesn't knusper in the backfire? Yes, we should take a look at the history from 2018. When we look at the history, we will realize the Downfall was the first. I don't actually know. No, the first map. It's never in order. So the 3 maps played by the 2018 in season 5 was Downfall, Suburbia, and Tank. Pack 1 did win Downfall and Tanker with 4-1 each map back then, securing a win with, now count actually 9-6, 9-6 I think. Should be correct. No, there's something not right. Where's the actually 9-6 is correct. I'm correct. It's correct. I think they were called Blitz back then. So Pack 1 did win in the back. Suburbia was actually the losing map for Pack 1, so it does kind of make sense that they did ban it. If you look at the ban for Pack 1 in Suburbia, the ban from Hand of Deck actually was Tanker, so this is more of an eliminating a weak map than eliminating a strong map for Pack 1, so it's a viable choice of course. But back to you, scoreboard man, who actually switches back to me, the gameplay man, as we're turning in for the sweet 6th round here at the Onward tournament. Whoop whoop whoop. Pack 1 versus the Hand of Death. I need a little soundboard, I think. No, I'm not allowed. I shouldn't do this. We are professionals. We don't do this here. I make my sounds myself. I am a living VFX man. What is this? What do my eyes see? A 5-man push on the west side? This could be very well a very devastating move or a brilliant one. Hand of Death having with Urban shield player Drunk Drummer taking on K-Dog. Who did? I'm confused. Where did he die? I don't see a cross. Probably is not. Ah, there you go. K-Dog taken down by Drunk Drummer, who did push up, but was a little bit too open. A nice peek by Drunk Drummer. I am curious why Ban doesn't look at the skeletal building. We do have confirmation there.
Burning's gonna look over here now.
Yeah, it's called up by Gerben, who goes have to be a little bit closer, so we're gonna see some communication hopefully by the Hand of Death here. He does hit the wall. We have a push up by Urban Man, Urban second. Urban Ghost. It's actually a ghost. His name is even Ghostly. As I forget his name. Very sensitive. Drunken Drummer taking down the ban. Why have no one taken yet down Drunken Drummer? You know where he is. Communicate it, radio it, and tell your friends to shoot it. Instead, we have someone by the dunes who's, I guess, shooting something. North roof is covered by the defenders here. Pack 1 doing a, I think, solid job. Although I am very curious how Drunken Drummer take down Jacob is surviving this. Poland taking down someone. I couldn't read the second name. I don't understand. How could they not take him down? Skeletal building is something you fire definitely. We have 5-5 at the beginning of 3. Oh, Skeptical. This was very, very dangerous. Firing the open like back instead of running to cover. It's Peg 1 securing the first one against the Hand of Death with a marvelous 4-2. And we're gonna switch to the scoreboard. Hello, scoreboard me. Hello, gameplay me. How did the gameplay go?
Very well, very well. Yes, yes. We have to give the 4th point to Peg 1.
Sorry, this is not actually a voice I'm gonna do. I just picked my nose a bit. I'm a little bit cold. So, we get 1 point to the home team. And we have a new map coming in right away as we switch to the War Room. This is what the best Halo voice I can do. War Room. And we are gonna see that they picked Cargo. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know why I do this. Boop, boop, boop. Which sound effects should that imitate? I don't know, but I like it. I like it a lot. So we go 4th in our Cargo. Where are my fancy animations when I want them? Oh, this is the wrong. I'm picking the wrong thing all the time. So I'm picking home team. Switching to map 2. Pick Cargo. Hey, that's why my fancy animation is working. I was in map 1. Doesn't make sense, does it? And we are waiting for both teams to actually get their butts together as we striking the next round in this hand. Yeah, I have to say the name so I know how to spell it. The Hand of Death. Otherwise, I just had spelled Hand of Death or something, which should be okay, but not sufficient. Maybe I can. Can I do this high one? No, I cannot. I have to actually write 1 like a normal number, like a normal person would do. Yeah. Okay, let's switch to something fun. Look at the pre-rounds. Wait, that's schedule. Schedule. That's something if I prefer some. Actually, we're joining in for the next rounds. No breakity brick. We are turning in for Cargo. Switch hard, awesome. That's my motto. That's the motto of this map.
There,
Did I say switch? No, quick hard. Anyway, map 1. No, match 2. Round 1. I wish I had a deeper voice. Oh, I'm. Where's the deep voice? Wait, did I hear a drone? This is very odd. Interesting choice. No, he does take too long with the grenade, and Urban Ghost takes him down to 17 with the overhead Glock movement. I prefer the underhand right side movement, and the grenade flying a little bit too far away. Irish Wolf has a dangerous position as it does not cover him at all. No one is gonna protect him. Oh, there he goes. Irish taken down by Urban Ghost. And the Urban Ghost does fail. This could be a shield action. Yes, the shield action goes and Urban Ghost taking out already 2 people. So far so good, and this could be a cap. You're looking at uplink. No! Bebop taken down by Skeptical before the cap could be commenced. And the Hand of Death securing the first hard victory in only a minute, I do believe. And yes, let's switch back to the scope, giving the Hand of Death the first point. While I answer something in chat. Yeah, we have to be for the little man. He's asking how to close the chat. I tell him, make full screen. You don't see the chat anymore. All little arrow in the right. Yeah, it's a little arrow at the chat button, actually. I can kind of switch in the chat. It's hard to describe. If you look at the upper hand of the layout, on the right side where the chat line is, and on the chat line, far on the top top on the left side, there's a little mini arrow. Oh, too much for the close chat. You're learning everything every day. Something new. Let's look actually how Pack 1, I did sit from my team, how Pack 1 each, so Pack 1 should be doing, and how it. So when we look at Cargo, it's actually, they have a 25% round win chance, so from 12 rounds played, these are 2 maps, made 1 free. So it's not a map in their favor, but you know, it doesn't matter, because the Hand of Death is already killing themselves in the spawn. I'm switching it to round 2. Isn't that neat? Hey, this time it didn't stutter. Awesome. It's getting hot in here. My fan is out. I don't want any background noise. So we have a pretty far advanced, skeptical. I'm very skeptical of this position, to be honest, without the word joke here. It's very far ahead. The grenade did nothing. The pushing would have been devastating. But Bebop does be a little bit more brave, and the grenade is flying in. That is a flash. That's way too far ahead for a flash. Maybe the flash 1 update ago would have been done, but Skeptical does prove me wrong with taking down Irish Wolf. We have a weird stop movement. So Pack 1 is very reluctant to push strong. Expectable, as it's not their A-Dog taken out by Drummer. Should have thrown a grenade in the A-Dog position, pretty standard. Bullet and taking down Dirt, Skip and taking down Bebop, and taking down Bullet and taking down Ban, which is revivable. Skeptical moving around and taking down Epic Diver. The Hand of Death securing the 2nd win. It seems that Cargo is their magical place to be for the Hand of Death. Death resides in Cargo, and so does his pawn. Let's look how Hand of Death did manage Cargo. They have a 10%, wait, sorry, I switched, 45% round wins, and played 2 wins on 4 generally played Cargo maps, so they did play it more often. But yeah, they seem pretty solid on it. It's really depending, often these numbers really depend on no. Depends on if your enemies were higher ranked or lower ranked. So if you have lesser ranked enemies in the past, then the chances of you having higher stats is obviously high. But let's take my team, which we play a lot of Cargo. Let's see. We have 8 games and we have 2 Cargo. Only 2 Cargo maps? Oh, well, my memory is a little bit clouded, it seems. We have a 50% round boost, so we're 50-50. So, surprised by my own stats, is a little bit, but only a little bit. Yeah. Let's see. I hopefully very understandable. I'm still twitching around a little bit settings here as we wait for the next round. Death hand. The Hand of Death. We have it. Switcheroo. So, switching in. Next round, we are watching the Hand of Death.
Hey, good ban your smoke.
They're smoking. They're gonna
Ban.
Yeah, Hand of Death. Bam. Did I actually throw the magazine on top?
Nice. Ready to haul ass? Go.
Round 3, and we are pushing. They have a plan. They're gonna put it down. What the frick I'm seeing here? This is a magical wonderland of bullets. And Mr. Jacob firing into 150 bullets, while Mr. P. Irish Wolf is waiting for K-Dog to push up. We have fire. Mr. Jacob taking on Irish Wolf, taking on K-Dog. Irish Wolf taking on Mr. Jacob. And we have Irish Wolf taking on the van. Coming from behind, Skeptical is in the danger now. Now comes the casting time. Irish Wolf taken out by this Skeptical. The call-out came too early, leaving it 2 against 1. Now comes Mr. Bebop taking out Urban Ghost. Skeptical moves around at the uplink. He's alone, but he goes for the safe round, so he does not get cap killed. around. No is alone. Apex Diver being with Pulled Ant and Bebop alone. Grenade is armed. Smoke is out. Frag is armed. Nice frag. Put down. Apex Diver does so. Very well done. V takes down Bebop, winning the round for Hand of Death. I getting hyperventilation here, as this awesome play by Skeptical did make me very happy. I am not very skeptic of that play. This was straightforward. Awesome. 1 point for Hand of Death on this play. This was a strategic, fast play. Early pre-fire. Even though with an all background and Bulland, or Apex Diver? Or was it drunk? I don't know who's actually. Irish Wolf, sorry. I think Irish Wolf was looking at the stats. Yeah, Irish Wolf or Bulland. Anyway. Came around the backside. Was a little bit dangerous, but they did manage by AS awesome Skeptical. Skeptical just blew away the competition here. 7 kills, 0 deaths. This man is straightforward. Cargo is the route home. The dev resides in cargo. This is gonna be your new motto. I want to see that in the bio next time I'm clicking on your team description. The dev resigns in cargo. We're gonna see if Pack 1 does resign in quarantine or if they manage to take another map as oh. Wasn't that straight? That was slick. That was a slick saying, wasn't that? I love that. Getting real slick. Maybe I should. Yeah, I should. So, we are looking at 12 seconds remaining. So far, none of the teams did exceed the 2 minutes preparation time. They're starting on this 2-minute mark. No one is waiting longer than 2 minutes, and that is awesome. I think this should be actually standard. No one can exceed the 2-minute mark. It is straightforward, in your face time that you have. No one is gonna go over that. No one has to wait. We're not gonna wait 5 minutes again. Never with that. I'm gonna put this rule through by my team. And let's look through as the gameplay comments. Let's see if Pack 1 can be equally sexy in round 4. Drunk Drummer copies strategic early fire through pipes. But he does not take down the crossing man, who did cross very slowly, a very dangerous move. And we have Skeptical, who is in for the blood. Moves up very fast. Pack 1 again, very resilient to push up too fast. They are very cautious, you know, ahead of that. But I would change the pace of them. Taking down Skeptical. Maybe this is still their pace. Bolland taking down Skeptical is the first step towards the possible win of this map. And Irish Wolf and Mr. Jacob did trade as Mr. Irish Wolf is still alive. Well done by Irish Wolf so far with the revive. 5 against 3.
Go ahead, revive it.
But you know, 3 is more than enough. You know, there are 3 chair stools. Actually 4 mostly, but you know, 3 are enough for the thing, and that's why those 3 free. As all good things are 2 now. The band taken out by Irish Wolf. Nicely done. Urban Goat 3 open position taken out by Bolland. It seems that Pack 1 now have their rhythm. Skeptical had an early push. K-Dog getting Bolland coming around the right side. 3 fires out. K-Dog taking down Bullet and it's secure now against 1. 3 fires out. K-Dog taking down Irish Wolf. It seems we have another Skeptical. Number 2 is coming around as K-Dog is now alone against 3. The other Pack 1 members are way too slow on their heels. They are behind. If they had 5 people on the uplink at that moment, they would have taken him down, surely. But you know, I am in the comfortable position sitting here making stuff jokes, making comments, telling what you do. But these are the men, the brave soldiers out on the battlefield who are proven to be the next future for the Onward scene. I'm very sorry, I don't know what this early military documentation style of talking was. Yeah, I like the early Disney propaganda movies from America. Very fun. alone. He is not very restful. You could reside on one position, makes you vulnerable. A-Dog taking him down. Such a scenario of the lucky side. Pack 1 has the luck on their side. On the other hand, B-Pop skilled shooter, nicely done. Pack 1 does not go home with the 0, but gives you the big L1. Take the L and go home. Forward, here we come. The home one. Home run. Okay, the one is also freaked out. What are you doing to my scoreboard, people? So, as I mentioned, I love that 2-minute thing. I'm not gonna exceed that. I'm gonna make this way. Anytime that I'm playing, next game will be against VRML on Sunday. Tomorrow I'm casting a game with VRML against the Divided, which are now our officially arch enemy. I love that. I love that Nemesis thing. It's awesome. They are awesome. I love Jamie. Jamie is a cool dude. Very cool dude. So, I actually have the possibility to study a bit of VRML, how we're playing. So you could say I have a close caster eye on them. I'm gonna see how they play. I'm very, very curious if Divided is actually able to beat the new VRML. The new VRML is bloody, tell you. They're nothing like last season. Like I was on the team. It's very bitter if you come back from a season break and they're playing so much better without you because you changed teams. And they're like, oh, yeah, maybe I was the reason, maybe not. Anyway, they are bloody and they are good. And I tell you, VRML, this is the new star. If I'm getting stopped at somewhere, at least we're gonna. I think we're gold already. But in EuroLeague, there's nothing. Oh, we have to have one to care. They are studying the numbers. The weeps are studying the blade while the hand of death has the magic in their numbers. And the drone is out. Yet again, a very Skeptical takes down Irish. We have a strong push. This is Jacob. While Urban Ghosts have a little duel with Bebop. Bebop taking out the early Ghost. Skeptical taking out Urpic Star. Skeptical taking out Drunken Drummer. Now a 4 against 1 as the Bebop winner is open and the cap is in. The Enderpop wins 5 against 1. Magnificent push. And I'm still not sure what the drone flyer driver does. Yet I am very impressed by the play. End of life won that round. Very good. They're so fast. 2 points. Now it's 5-7, ladies and gentlemen, and we are switching over to the pre-round. Maybe I should secure the kind of commentary depending on the round. Let's say it's pre-round, very chill out, go to the next map. And I guess the next map is gonna be maybe would be a map for Hand of Death. This map was picked by Hand of Death. Then let's see Tanker's band, Carlton's Blade, Suburbia's band, Subway would be awesome choice, 93%, 94 sorry, for Tech 1. How did you bring it up? Put it, oh, I do need to be that instead of minus. And there's so okay, let's see. Suburbia bad. Down it's Bazaar. Holy macaroni. Who could think Bazaar Night could be the next map? Bazaar was not played a lot. Bazaar Day, at least not by Wiz I know. There is a map called Other. They played it 3 out of 3 times, won all of them with a 100% win chance. It could be that Bazaar Night is declared Other in the scenario, and this is obviously best map Tech 1. And this could be very much be a bloody nose for all win, boys, and that. other, it was a 9. This map is so in the hand at 1. Because 3 out of 3, they have 100 win. They have 3 games and 100% win chance in rounds, not just maps, rounds. They did win. They did win actually every round they played this season. Bazaar 9, if it's other. I'm not sure. There's no Bazaar 9 in the play range, so only Bazaar Day, which we lost. So I'm not sure. This could be a very, very fatal world. But here we go. Map. Bazaar. There's no Bazaar 9, so we have to go to Bazaar. Yes. It's gonna be funny if the maps are back in. After then we have a whole new overview, but they did make something entirely new. So we good. Let's go to pre-round. Pre-round. Typical pre-round. I guess no chance to make gameplay. Nice little guess. I should have actually got it forgetting every time I chance to say the gameplay. Moments so we could rewatch it. That skeptical play. Rewatch it, but I'm not thinking of that. Disappointed in myself. So we have a night map, which means lighting. We are building flashlight. I have a very bad performance on this map. I'm very sorry, I don't even know why. Maybe it does change itself as we switch it to play. Round 1. Yeah, having some weird FPS losses. I should have taken out Mr. Jacob 07. Very, very good early pick. We have a Bazaar uplink, and ladies and gentlemen, this is no trick. This is no false. This is no scam. This is getting bloody. I don't know where it's saying this. What? Yeah, don't you know? I'm doing tea commercials in my free time. You feeling down? You feeling lonely? You drink tea. So we have a quick push. If we look at the push in top north here, behind the walls of Funda, this is actually a weird setup. Looks like a castle a bit. Drunken Drummer and Bebop are pushing up. So. I'm getting reports and my voice is actually too quiet. Yeah, thank you. Windows security, ladies and gentlemen, coming into your game. But we're gonna switch that out real quick. Bebop. No one is covering the back side. The band K-Dog is coming around. This could be a kill by Bebop. Nicely done. 1 kill so far. Hand of Death is losing man. Power. The band could be taking down Bebop, as we have other people under fire here. Skeptical, for example, who's taking down his friend and loving trustee, the Ghost. The band taking out Bebop, as proclaimed, as mentioned. They should definitely double tap that. As said, as done. The band taking down Bebop. Taking down Skeptical. The other way around. Drunken Demon taking down Urban Ghost, and Skeptical taking down Drunken Drum. Under fire, firing back, but Skeptical has no chances. Irish will blast him away with the M249. Apex Diver on the roof. The van is moving, gonna be taken out. No, 2 people missed them. 2. This is too bad, I would say. Bad firing a bit at the uplink and at the now switched bullet and firing the van. I mean, firing a bit with his weapon, having a secondary on his back, using an AK-12. The enemy is actually slow pacing a bit. Bullet and Apex Diver with Irish Wolf coming all from behind. The hunt is open. The prey, the bang. Or is it the other way around? The hand of death is not to be underestimated. They did prove to be very good at close quarters fighting in the cargo map, yet we do see his demise with an awesome camera roll. And camera roll commences as Peg1 wins the first round on this Bazaar night. So far, 100%, ladies and gentlemen, proved to be true. Where goes Peg1? Peg-ichi in Japanese. So we can actually create something. So I hope when the sound gets a little bit louder that you are actually not blasted away by the sound of my awesome voice. So we are increasing the levels a bit. Here we go. 100. What? Sorry. 100%. My nose. Drinking all this tea, yet my nose does not very good. 30 seconds. If we can expect the same 2-minute efficiency that we see here all the time. So far, both teams are proving to be very hard fighters. Both of their, each respectively on their field. It seems that more open maps is actually like not open middle. I would say middle range maps. Well, on the other hand, hard to say actually, because Bazaar and Cargo do both not very have that much in common. They are not very. They are both small maps. But in comparison, they both have different structural layout. We have a Cargo who's a little bit Quarantine and Bazaar. Quarantine, a bigger map with a lot of open space where you can actually have a long distance fights. And we have Bazaar, who has some long distance places like the streets, for example, but it's mostly a close quarters fighting map, which compares better to Cargo. So, if I say they go to Bazaar, they could be good at Cargo, but fail at Cargo against Hand of Death pretty miserably. Not being rude, but 4-1 is not good. So, we could say that Close Quarters map may be not the best map. But the Hand of Death did yet again use their drone. This time I understand it, it's not that close, you're not getting into fights right away. You have time and space for a better approach than a Cargo. The drone is flying, yes. And let's look at Courtyard actually, where the first contact from Urban Ghost, the urban legend, should be made. On y va, messieurs. Je veux blood. Je veux blood. I actually don't know what blood means on French. I can say I want, which means je veux. But blood? Je veux blood. fire by Duncan Drummer, who sits in the corner back there and taking out Urban Ghost. K-Dog around, taking him not down, but Duncan Drummer takes him down. Well, my Duncan Drummer there, I say. Confirm this kills. Finally, the drone is out of the sky. Peg 1 strong in his depth and defense. They have a position. Mr. Jacob taking down Bebop, who pushed a bit on the far right side and was too pushy. Wow! Did he take him down by the through the glass? I thought glass is bulletproof. It seems not, as Peg 1 takes down the Hand of Death. Right, it's flying, but to no prevail. Nicely done. I would not expect to get a kill behind that objective. If you learn something on Bazaar, you have to learn it from Peg 1. Skeptic taking down Bullet. Actually, I don't know where. It's hard to follow. You cannot follow everyone. But I'm getting better at it. So we have Skeptical coming from Courtyard. Confirming his kill on people and now made way for a 2 against 3. Nicely done. Pack 1 has still the fight. Skeptical is maybe... Hand of Death is maybe a little bit surprised, I would say, after the second lose, but wow. Does Pack 1 fight still. Skeptical with the nice rotation. I don't know why my nose closes all the time. I'm getting sick by being healthy. That's my trait. So, and the kill. I tell you, this man is a beast, taking out 3 people by Hand of Death alone. Very sorry. But he's taken down by the Ban Man. But Irish Wolf takes down. Yeah. This is some bloody speech, ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear that? Pack 1 is not having it. None of it. You better try again. Hand of Death has now the chance in the defensive position. Pack 1 will now try it as we switch in. I forgot. No tent for you, boys. You get the number plates. Pack 1 gets another home button. So far, we looking Gucci here, boys. This is an even number. Now we're fighting for points. I mean, we're still fighting for a win, but we're fighting for points at the same time. This is very close. I see similarities between these teams and the team of the Divided and us. You know, we have the equally strong fights. We fought 2 rounds already. We took one. They took the second one. And wow, I want to see more of that. More of that. More of that. I would stomp on my table, but I can't. I'm not allowed to. At least not if I want to live with my mom still, at least for 2 years. I meant few, not 2. I'm gonna live longer. I'm gonna live here until I die. Living by your mom 30 years. That's the goal. That's the goal of a winner. Aye. Still, my nose is closing. I thought peppermint is supposed to help with nose. Yet again, peppermint seems not helpful. But peppermint is not the topic. It is blood between Pack 1 and the Hand of Death. As we're turning into another position, I'm gonna try something now. I'm gonna put a marker before I sit here in the gameplay. I'm gonna put a marker. Here we go. Here. And every time I put here, we can put you now on the gameplay. Hey, you like that? You like the opening? Yeah, I like it too.
If it's fast cap, you need to push into here with us.
Tactical Urban Ghost. Tactical Ghost. I would name him Tactical Ghost. let's see. I'm getting somewhere with my nose. Since Skeptical takes down Bebop, Skeptical did the far push. We are diving in. Drunk Drummer takes down Skeptical, who took the long path behind the enemy. Well done by Skeptical. 1-on-1. The Hand of Death is pretty pushy. They're trying to use the strength in quick close quarters fighting and bring it to the enemy actually. And we have a team kill. Actually didn't see that. So we have to be a little bit closer, a little bit more careful. Aye aye aye. Smoke is flying on the bazaar. While Drunken Drummer is pushing the far right side. Some pre-fires coming out. Close quarter fight in the back as Drunken Drummer takes down Mr. Jacob. Still, he is revivable. You know, all these casters in CSGO and League of Legends, they have the luxury of an automated camera. At least I know in League of Legends, they do. They're not missing anything. And I'm having a bad consciousness because I'm failing everything with the camera. Smoke, a very interesting throw. And by interesting I mean questionable. Questionable interesting. Strong Drummer comes from the side. Should be careful though. We still have a revivable Jacob. I don't think anyone gonna revive him though. It's too far away. Urban Ghost. This is the map of Pack 1. They do have the experience, the stats are so in favor of them, so we should be able to handle statistically, generally pretty standard spot like everyone else as he takes down K-Dog. Everyone else taking down Irish Wolf. Now we have a 2 against 2, technically. C4 is exploding, no one is there. Oh god, Epic Diver. Is he gonna die by the ban? Probably, he is, and he does. Should have waited on Drunk Drummer. We could have taken down Urban Ghost or something, or anyone. Oh, anything. Taken out anything, anyone. Anyone, anything. And Urban Ghost securing the win for Drunken Drummer, the first map from the Hand of Death. This is actually the first loss on this map ever for Pack 1. Ever. We just witnessed the loss of Pack 1's precious 100% round win. I mean, everybody can win 100% on map, but rounds? Rounds, boy. This is the magic. And here we go with 1 point with Hand of Death. This is the magic we experience here every day. Oh man, I have a strong day today. I have to cast for the Belgium local little rounds. Yeah, I mean it's a little tournament for the Belgian boys from the Raven, I think. It's called, it's a little VR and escape room thing in Belgium. And they have a little tournament tomorrow. If you're interested, it's at like 1 PM CST. So for British time, it's At actually 11 a.m. for Americans, or I don't know, 3 a.m. If you're still awake in that time, why not? Just watch it. It's gonna be in my private channel. Yeah, but still, if you want to. And then follows the match VRML against the Divided. It's gonna be an interesting one. I'm curious. I'm very curious for that one. My nose. I tell you, my nose. My nose, my nose, my nose. My nose. My nose, my nose, my nose. And we're turning in for the gameplay, ladies and gentlemen, as we commence the next round of Pack 1 versus the Hand of Death. Pretty close fight. We have no clear winners except in the second round. So both teams are not giving ground if they can manage it.
Well, you see Apex just over there in that corner. See that one? No, it's just right there. Apex, come back over here. Sorry, I don't. Just that corner right there. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Yeah, listen to you, Irish Wolf Captain.
Yeah, that one. Whichever one. One of them corners.
Yeah, which one? Which one is gonna be? Yeah. Which one's gonna be? Yeah. Now me Diano. Oh, I cannot fly above the building. As it seems, the man on his flying magical vehicle, we call a drone, spotting out the enemies. Oh, the trade by Bpop and Skeptical, each taking out each other straight away. Nicely done, boys. We have a push now. Let's swipe the swiper. Grenade is flying in. Completely and Fire Wolf. It isn't. Urban Ghost versus Bulland. Nicely done. Urban Ghost securing the kill for Bulland. This above head thing is nicely tricked. Nicely done. Nicely done. Apex Diver coming around the right side. The army grenade. He's pretty quick. Grenade is flying. He's pushing above and still takes down Apex Diver with ease. Urban Ghost is now at the uplink. Grenade is prepared. He is the sole winner here, but not for long as Urban Ghost comes around and revives Apex Diver. The grenade is howling. What kind of grenade was that? Mr. Jacob came down. They're not capping, my boy. They won the round. The Hand of Death taken down the second round against Pack 1. It seems that Pack 1 just vanished the hot 100% for Pack 1. Nicely done. Scoreboard. Scoreboard. So far, both teams are fighting valiant. I'm loving it. We have still a very... I don't know if it works for them with the drone. I find it questionable. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Do you like it? I don't know if I do. The efficiency is... No, wait. I have to put it in my chair. The efficiency is questionable. So, what do we see? What do we see? What do we see? I don't know. Anyway, the Hand of Death is proving to be a fatal blow to Pack 1. They did find grammar plus words is language. So they told me. So they did find their rhythm. And it seems that now Pack 1 has actually to prove they have something to do. They have something to come up with. To actually do something around it. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Ow, my nose. My nose. My nose. My nose, my nose, my nose. I'm just finding a good position here. So you can hear me very closely. I'm trying to get the mic more closely to my mouth. I know I'm already doing ASMR for you. I hope that is kinda okay for you. And it spawns out.
So that means
Next round. Magazine share is out.
Check your code whenever you get a chance.
I didn't get a magazine.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's alright.
You have it. You have it in
I
your
have
hand.
it.
He has it. Why don't you have it? So we have a little bit of bantering around here with the magazine. Both teams are taken pretty seriously, it seems. We have the team fire. There is no enemies so far. They are firing at their own teammates, it seems. Or am I blind? No, they're actually firing at a teammate. They did discover Urban Ghost so far. Oh, I forgot something. There is something special. A laser shell. Of course we get the laser. Urban Ghost on his stomach. That is very important, very underestimated. That actually changed your prone position to lying pretty fast. I did see Pants doing some real, I think it was from SMC Tactical Man. I did see him doing very nicely drop shots in VR. I'm just taking down Drunken Drummer here. Smoke for nothing, my boy. Smoking kills. Seem all people are ready. Head of that versus Peg 1. Ban is lying. So far we have a double push on the way. Nope. East side by the tanker. So far east side 2 people are holding out and 1 in the bazaar. Very dangerously. I hope he doesn't do any dangerous solo pushes. And there goes the frag. I'm not quite sure why he flew there. So far he's drawing fire like a moth. Other way around. He is the other ones are moth. He's a fire and they are the moth. I should have taken out Urban Ghost, who was still on the far west side. Seems we have a laser on the ban, but he doesn't see him. Is the prone too much? Is it too much? We'll find out. But the ban is also aiming over. We have a double laser show. Could be hard for Bob, I think. But we have someone. The one on Bazaar is throwing fire like a maniac. Hitting the wrong button all the time. It must be Irish Wolf. Should be Irish Wolf. Bebop is closely in. The ban finally got him while K-Dog takes down Irish Wolf, leaving only one person, Mr. Bullet, to come from the east side. He's way too far behind. Way too far behind. Now he's alone. Not even close to the objective. Against 4 Hand of Death people. And it seems that Peg 1 is losing their win streak pretty hard. So far, we do have, I believe, 7 to 9. A still pretty solid chance that Peg 1, maybe with a cap in the last round, if it's gonna be a win for Hand of Death in this round, take down at least the map and an equal in numbers. But if I don't, even if I win, if they win, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a lose in numbers but a win in maps. It's all about the MMR. Very carefully, but time does not say careful, time does say run. So pack one. I'm getting with my nose today. My nose, monsieur. It's très terrible. Come on, boy. You gotta do it. I believe in you. Does he see someone there? I believe. Yes, he does see Mr. Jacob. Why these people are not picking the silencer? I mean, the night calls practically for it. You don't want your muscle flash to be seen from all around the world. Around the world. Still a few against... Oh, Poland taking out Skeptical. But now he has to face off against 2. It's gonna be taken down, and yes, it is. K-Dog taking out Poland, securing the 3rd map for Hand of Death. Whoosh. Fluent transition with 1 point to the Hand of Death. So far, they already have 1 point wall. At least 10-10 could be still a possibility as far as I can see. No, a 10-9 at best. Because, no, with a cap, they could do a 10-10. But I don't see a pretty huge solid chance for Pack 1 to do this. So far, it seems that the Hand of Death is actually the prevailing winner. The next round is commencing, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I could put more energy into it. I'm very tired, but not yet done for. So, less raspy voice, please, which is hard. My voice is very raspy. Raspy today. Round 5. Should be round 6. Am I crazy? Shouldn't it? No, shouldn't. It's round 5. It's now round 5. Did they cap it once? Or is my memory just out of the line? I mean, even if I do it, I'm running out of numbers for rounds here. Same approach. We have 2 people actually coming around the west side, while 1 is pushing from the defenders. Beast time, it's not the... Actually, I don't know what the last round... last round was it... I think it was Urban Ghost. Yes, Urban Ghost. And now it's Bebop against Urban Ghost and K-Dog. Urban. Watch your left. Watch your left. Lulzelot. What I'm seeing? What am I seeing? Wow! The turn! Urban goes with the reaction time of doom. While Bebop fails a bit to realize that this is actually an enemy shield coming at Skeptical. Taking out Drunken Drummer. This is now the west approach. Coming around the west side. Another drone in the air. And I'm still not sure what he's doing except for annoying the enemy the hell out of it. Maybe I'm just not realizing what actual worth this awesome, magnificent thing has. Folk is getting a new drone, by the way, too. A ground drone. Kinda like Rainbow Six. I'm gonna not use it because... wait, this is the perfect tool for me. Yeah, 1-1. Drone is taken down. We have a close circuit around P. Irish Wolf taking down Mr. Jacob. And now we have the west approach with 1 Bazaar sitting, who is probably the drone pilot. Urban Ghost. Ow, I hit myself twice. Urban Ghost coming around now.
1 in the market.
1 in the market, he says. Urban Ghost slowly closing.
Oh, you can't shoot through that fucking screen.
New discoveries are made, ladies and gentlemen, in the Science Club. K-Dog taking on Sky. Irish Wolf Pole Bound taking on Skeptical. Did I just pull bound say pull end? 2 against 3. This could be the winning round. Apex Diver just turned away from the corner where Urban Ghost came from. 2 against 1. This could actually be the cap. This could be the cap. This could be the cap. This is the cap. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the cap. This is the cap. Everybody stop firing. This is the cap. Whoop, whoop, cap. Whoop, whoop, cap. Hand of death. Do it, the cap. Twice. Wow, what a final and winner for us, ladies and gentlemen. Hand of death taking the round home with 12-7. Absolutely obliterating. Where the hell is my score? Now we go. Here we go. Absolutely obliterating the pack 1 on this map. Wow. Was predicted. I'm not gonna lie. I did expect a hand of that win. Yet they did manage to surprise me a bit in the beginning there. Nicely done by both teams. Hope we had some fun and maybe we see some rivalry. This was Chatting Parrot, and if you liked what you see, you better make sure to switch and follow, abonnement in français, and we also have another match running at the same time on Onward Master League 1, where you can actually watch another team, which I don't know the name of at the moment. And we also want to thank our sponsors, VR Cover, who are providing you with the best and finest of VR equipment in sorts of cover, t-shirts, cleaning equipment. You want that cleaning equipment after I played with your headset. I'm sorry about that. And of course, ProTube, who are offering you the best state-of-the-art VR tube holding cups for your controller to get that aiming like you always wanted to, like me, the pros. And while Pack 1 is still in the lobby and having their little chit chats and doing their analytic aftermath, I'm gonna go and wish you the best of night. See you later, alligator. This is Chatting Parrot. Switch.